Okay, the holiday's over. What do we do with all them leftover Peeps? Ideas. Infusion? Or can we ferment them and distill it out? That's a good question. Let's check it out. Okay, but first, welcome to Stillworks and Brewing. My name is Randy, and this is a channel that's all about home distillation and brewing. There's one big thing that you can really do to help us out. It's so easy to do. Hit that subscribe button. You wouldn't believe how much that helps us. Hit that notification bell, then you'll be notified every time we come out with something new. Share us with your friends. If you like what you see, give us that thumbs up. And please leave a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, let's get started. Okay, guys. The ones who you want to go to the bar, go to the left. And the ones who want to go to the hot tub, go to the right. Alright. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so the very first thing that I want to do is, well, I got some water here warming up for the hot tub for the Peeps. Let's take some of them to the bar. So what we're going to do is we're going to infuse some. Okay, so give me a second, I'll get set up and I'll be right back. Okay, you Peeps wanting to come to the bar, let's go to the bar. We're going to give you some drinks, some vodka. So we're going to fill this mason jar up full of yellow Peeps. Okay, so what do you think? Alright? Don't know what this is going to taste like. I guess we'll find out. Alright. Here's some nice vodka. Alright, we'll put the lid on this. We'll come back and shake it every once in a while. I'm assuming they're going to melt. Okay, so that's the Peeps that went to the bar. Okay, so the rest of the Peeps went to the bar. They're at the bar now. So the rest of these Peeps, they want to go to the hot tub. So let them go in the hot tub. So what my plans are is I want 2 pounds of Peeps in the hot tub. Whoop whoop! We'll try to get away. They say it's warm in there. That's a lot of peat. You see that? And I'm kind of guessing mainly peat are made out of corn sugar and regular sugar, so we'll be able to figure it out. Let me grab something to stir that with. Kind of funky. Interesting color. And what we're going to do is we'll be putting this through our air still once it's done fermenting out. They look like they're enjoying themselves. I mean, that's 9 boxes of Peeps. I think what I'm gonna do is let that melt down, and then I'll take a gravity read, see how much sugar we got in that gallon of water. What a mess. Let me get you a close-up. What do you think? What do you think of that? Ain't that cool? Alright, let me get these melted down and I'll be back. Okay, we got all that melted out. Let's see what we got here. Remember, that was 1 gallon of water. I'm looking at 1.0, like 1.077. That's respectable. 1.077. All right. So that was 9 packs, and each pack was 3 ounces. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna let this cool down. And then, hey, I gotta give it a taste. Gotta give it a taste. Tastes like marshmallow. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cool down. Let's see what it is. Yeah, because it's 183, 189 now. So I'm gonna let that cool down. And we will put it in a bottle and ferment and put some yeast. I'm gonna put some yeast nutrient in it and some yeast. And we'll go from there. Okay. So I got the hot tub Peeps here. It's cooled down to about 80 degrees. I'm gonna add a little bit of I'm going to use some E169 wine yeast. I get it open. So I'm going to use about a teaspoon. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to give it I don't know, I'm hoping it'd be done in about a week. And we'll see what happens. We got the Peeps that went to the bar here. I think they are. They got their eyeballs came off. See their eyeballs floating around in there? This is what's fun. This is what's fun about this hobby. So I think they're dissolving. And we got, we're going to let these Peeps here ferment out. So let me let this happen, and then we will come back in, well, when it's done fermenting, and then we're going to put that in the air still, and then we can compare the taste of, I mean, just kind of compare the taste of that and that. So this will be a lot of interest in this. Okay, we'll see you in about a week. Okay, as you can see, we got our Peep infused vodka right here, and looks pretty good. The only thing that's a little bit weird is, you know the little eyeballs on Peeps? They don't dissolve. See all the little eyeballs floating around in that? Huh. I wonder what they're made out of. That's a little bit scary. Okay, so we'll try that out after a while. Okay, and here we have our Peeps that was fermented out. It took about 10 days, 10, 11 days to get the fermentation to stop. As a matter of fact, I see eyeballs in there. Okay, so what we'll do, let me get this put into the air still, and we're going to get this start to distill out. Okay, so let me get that done and I'll be right back. Okay, I got everything siphoned over into my air still. I got it set at 21 degrees Celsius. So with my handy dandy chart here, that equals about 180 degrees. We'll put the top on it. Plug it in. Actually, I ain't gonna plug it in yet. We'll let her heat up a little bit and we'll get to distilling. Okay, so let me let this heat up. There's the temperature we are at right now, 31 degrees Celsius inside the air still. So once it climbs up a little bit, then we'll add in, we'll plug in the top and get it started. Okay, so I'll be back when this starts taking place. Okay, let's try our Peeps out. I got a couple glasses here. We're going to try each one with the same recipe. Okay, so we need a little bit of ice in the shaker. Okay. So we need a 1.5 ounce or 1 jigger of Peep. Including eyeballs. Alright, we need 1 ounce of simple sugar. It might be on a little sweet. 1 ounce of that, of simple syrup. And then 1 ounce of cream. We give that a shake. And strain into a martini glass. Looks interesting. Okay, now we're going to do the other one. A couple more ice cubes. It's going to be the same recipe. And that's 1.5 ounces of the Peeps. One ounce of the simple sugar, syrup, whatever you want to call it. And 1 ounce of cream. Okay, we'll pour them in a martini glass, and then one thing we would want to do is garnish with a Peep. I don't know how that's going to work. Okay. Now, the most important thing is we're going to give it a test. Which one should we try first? Let's go with the distilled Peep first. I can taste the alcohol. Got a little bit of a cream flavor from the cream. And I taste marshmallow. It's not overly sweet. Actually, it's a very pleasant drink. I'm very pleased with that. Alright, well now let's try the infused Peep. I'm just guessing it's going to be a little bit sweeter. It is sweeter. I could taste a lot more of the, I guess it's the yellow flavoring on the sugar. I'll be honest with you. Tastes creamy. That's pretty good too. That is a lot more easy to make. Huh. Okay, so there's what you can do with all them leftover Peeps. Make a drink out of them. It was a lot more Peeps used to make the distilled Peeps versus, you know, just a quart jar filled up with one Peep. But I would suggest only use one color of Peeps, because in the distilled Peeps, if you remember, we used multiple colors. It's kind of ugly, but I knew I was going to distill it out, so it don't matter. So I would use the same color Peeps in the Peep infusion. Use the same color, just for a visual. But overall, I am very pleased with this. Very good. All right, one thing left to say. Hey, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time here on Stillworks and Brewing. Cheers, everybody.